Join me. Together we can rule the galaxy far and south.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Oh boy. Hours, minutes maybe. Maybe you're not listening to this right away. That's fine. This is a bonus episode, Big T, Little T. We are oh so close to tonight's premiere of Andor Season 2. 3 episodes. Crazy. Can't wait. Trent and I already kind of talked about it. I think we're going to just pace ourselves on this one. I think we are going to get all 3 in a week, but I think we're just going to watch one every night just so we have a little spacage. You know, I know the episodes are, you know, in the Netflix era of streaming, dumping them all at once has become a thing. I do like this mini approach. It also shows that they really thought about the structure of the show with everything going on from a plot perspective. So you have kind of like these, I call them like Clone War arcs, where you have, you know, 3 episodes or 3 or 4 episodes. George and Dave like to do that a lot, which is great. You know, like, again, you can have these standalones that tie into the Clone Wars, but then you have these character arcs or character or planet kind of driven stories that's happening, you know, actions happen on this planet for a couple shows, which is great. And I like the idea of these 3 being chunks, and then that we get time being moved forward as we get closer to the kind of inevitable Rogue One. I'm really, you know, positive reviews so far coming from you know, critics showing that, you know, this is the best Star Wars ever, blah blah blah, you know the deal. I mean, they're probably not wrong, but you know, I think too is just Andor Season 1 proves to be well written, well directed, well acted, the whole thing. And honestly, this episode 12 is just that. I believe it's titled Rick's Road. I don't have that right in front of me. I'm driving because this is bonus episode. I can do this kind of stuff. But basically, it's really a culmination. And I think Tony Gilroy mentioned this in the stream when they're doing the kind of character streams or promoting Andor Season 2, is that this is really like a big culmination. The whole funeral service for Marva is kind of a culmination of production, set, what do you call it? Wardrobe and acting and all music, all that kind of stuff coming together. A real fun thing that I remember not knowing this on the initial watch of Andor, but it's Andor's theme is really the funeral procession, and it starts at it's slower, obviously, but it's Andor's theme at a slower pace, which is really ingenious and super fun. You can hear it as it kind of speeds up, but you basically have, Piers are dug into Ferrix. They're setting up shop. You have kind of the spy guy, I call him, trying to plant some seeds on getting location of like when Andor's coming, planting those seeds, trying to get a location for Andor, which is, the whole point. They're trying to bait him to come back, which he does. He's got his connections with the shipyard guy. He finds out that Bix is captured, and that kind of changes his agenda because he's trying to just get back there for the funeral, but there's more to that with Bix and just understanding like, hey, I got to get her out. And so they conspire on that. But really at the end, you have this great funeral procession. You have this amazing speech by Marva, which starts this whole riot and Ferrix uprising. You got people tackling stormtroopers. You got all that kind of stuff going on, explosions, and it definitely has that same feel as Jedha in Rogue One. Just really tight quarter combat. It looks great on the screen. Looks great. You got kind of these riot stormtrooper guys, regular stormtrooper. I just love everything about this. And then during this, so Miro, I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a minute. Well, it was just yesterday, but you know what I mean. I digress. But basically, you have her with two Death Troopers. Again, great shuttle shot. We love the shuttle. We love the Imperial shuttle. And then we get the classic Rogue One shuttle right next to it, like a loading shuttle, a cargo shuttle, which is kind of cool. But basically, we have Mirdro looking for Cassian with her Death Troopers. You have Luthen's crew from Eldane. She stabs one of the Imperial guys, which is great. She's been tailing him the whole time. But we have Mirdro getting pulled in by the crowd and being taken. It looks like there is it's just a Ferrix person that captured her, held her by gunpoint. Then it turns out to be the hero. We need a hero. Cyril is back. Our friend Cyril, we love Cyril. He is like the unlikely hero, and there's this kind of great moment with Mirdro, like she didn't know if she wanted to punch him, kiss him. There's a little tension there. I like it. Like that was her. She thought she was dead, and he saved her from the crowd, and that was a really cool moment. Really cool moment. So we have that, and essentially we have the great speech, which I just talked about, and the riot, and then you kind of get Cassian, who get his kind of crew out of the ship, and he's like, I'll find you. It's almost kind of a goodbye because you don't know if he's going to survive. And then you have a ending, a secret little ending, so gotta stick around to the credits, blah blah blah, and then you get the shot, a very cool shot of these kind of like crab-like robots working on some solar panels, and then it kind of pans out even bigger, and they're starting to put together the kind of, I guess it would be the laser. I don't know what you would call it on the Death Star. I mean, it's technically the blazer of the Death Star. Kind of the eyeball of the Death Star, if you will, which is really great. And so yeah, we have that, which is super cool, and it's a nice little shot leading up for Rogue One, which is great. So super happy. Andor, it's the icing on the cake. It really is. That's where I feel like the payoff for season 2 is gonna be insane. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed the bonus episodes. It's been fun doing a little recap on this great stuff, and can't wait to see what we get next in this season. So enjoy. Happy Andor Day, and may the Force be with you always. Bye.
Woo!